immediately after I live streamed last night, I went to the restroom, had a hard fall, could not get up for about 20 minutes. And once I was able to crawl my way back up into a sitting position, I did take a bath while I was down there because I fell into the bathtub. So I'm like, all right, I might as well get clean while I'm down here. Um, I got on the to at least a sitting position and called 911.
Are you leaving something out? Why did you bathe before calling for EMS? Were you trying to wash away the smell of booze? Or had you perhaps soiled or urinated on yourself?
And so I will be spending the night in the hospital tonight because I can't walk on my left leg at all. They just did a mobility test on me, and not good. But also, okay, so my potassium level is low, obviously, because it's always low. But it's pretty good for me. It was a 3. So it wasn't terrible.
Chronic alcoholism is quite known to cause hyperkalemia. If you could step out of the denial zone for a few minutes, a little research would do you good. But you'd rather pretend that a bruised leg from years ago is the reason for your current debilitating health problems. Wake up before you hit rock bottom.
But I'm going to be here overnight. So, basically what happened last night is that immediately after my live stream, I went to the bathroom and my left leg became a dead leg again. I fell into the bathtub right next to the toilet and tried several times to figure out how to get the fuck out of the bathtub. You see, my right leg has a lot of issues too. And so I don't exactly have the strength to make up for a dead left leg with my right leg. I have fallen and I can't get up.
You have been falling a lot. Your balance is obviously compromised and you've admitted to neuromuscular issues in your legs. Why are you not using an assistive device, such as a walker or even a cane?
Try to get you up here. You have a cane or something to bring with you? Just in
My
case?
mom tried to give me a walker, and I'm like, how am I supposed to get this in and out of my car? So there's that.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm too young to look like a little old lady. Shall we?
You were remarkably quick in shutting down that discussion. You did not want the bar employee to question you further or make any suggestions about assistive walking devices. And, by the way, many people take walkers and or canes on automobile outings. There are numerous walker styles that can be folded for just such purposes. Furthermore, your car is a hatchback. You could keep a walking aid there for easy retrieval, but you're too proud, too lazy, and too stubborn.
Right? So I was trying to make the best of it. Turned on my shower and cleaned myself up, thinking, okay, I'll just buy myself some time because clearly the strength will ultimately come back. It will come back, right? Well, this is one of the longest times that this this was down for a long time. And it took me a while to figure out how to just get my fanny up on the side of the tub so that I could swing my legs around and then maneuver myself back onto the closed toilet so I could reach my phone and call 911. And
Did you redress yourself prior to EMS arriving? Did you put on the clothes you'd been wearing before the unplanned shower? Or did you manage to retrieve clean ones from your bedroom?
they were helpful, but they weren't entirely helpful. Just gonna be real with you right now. Um, they did get my charger, so I was able to use that while I was in the hospital. And they did not get me shoes or socks.
Given your apparent symptoms, they had to treat you as a potential stroke patient. Therefore, time was of the essence. They could not delay transport by gathering your various belongings.
So I was barefoot for most of the time. And I kept asking the nurses, can you put some socks on my feet or something? Like, I'm really cold. Because, they keep the hospitals really cold because it prevents the spread of bacteria. And I had some sort of woman, like, next to me that was, like, coughing her head off. And they would leave me unattended for long periods of time. They also made note that, hey, you had some drinks today. Yeah, it's Sunday and I've been live streaming, and sure, I had some drinks. I had no intentions of driving anywhere.
Yes, of course they noticed that you'd been drinking. Despite your attempt to wash away the smell and other evidence, it was obvious. Emergency department doctors and nurses are quite experienced with alcoholic patients, even those in deep denial, such as yourself. And what do Sundays or live streaming have to do with drinking alcohol? Then again, every day is a drinking occasion for you. Your body now requires the alcohol or you'll be sick from the withdrawals. This is why you start drinking first thing in the morning. You're not fooling anyone.
And that has nothing to do with what's going on with my leg. Because this happens in the middle of the night when I've been sleeping for hours. It happens when I'm out with my family doing day trips, or having lunch or having dinner. It just fucking happens to me all the time.
That's because your leg issues are likely the long-term result of chronic drinking. It appears you are experiencing alcohol-related neuropathy and myopathy. Surely the doctors have discussed this with you.
So you can't be like that. But they always want to like check everything off the list. So they checked me for stroke. A doctor came in and said, can you smile for me? Yes, I can. Can you blink? Yes. Can you look side to side? Yes, I can. Okay, and then they started asking me if I was a diabetic, and I'm like, you literally have my blood work.
It is not uncommon for emergency department staff to inquire about diabetes. Yet here you are, acting pissy about it.
I have never been told that my blood sugar is off. And I go to the doctors all the time for my medical condition. So, no, somebody at this point would have told me if I'm diabetic. I had to stay long enough for my leg to actually revive so that I could kind of walk. But this is like 2 in the morning that they discharged me. I'm still amped up. That's why I'm still awake.